You should be all right.
Well, let's
You know what
hope.
they say about the camera.
What do they say?
All right, we're live. Andy knows. He's in show business.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Joined today by my guest. I always make the guests say their name.
Oh,
so
hi.
say your name.
I'm
Look in the
Madeline.
camera and say your name.
Okay, Madeline Miller. That was so like
Tell us
formal.
about yourself.
Well, most
you
people
want.
would know me by Maddie Miller, but I never know whether to introduce myself as Madeline or Maddie. You don't have that problem.
Well, I never really go by Clayton. It's
That's
on like
true.
paperwork and stuff.
Same. I was just making my resume last summer, and I found out that I had to put Madeline, even though like my email and everything in my school is Maddie.
Yeah.
So that was kind of interesting. But yeah, so Maddie or Madeline, whatever one you want. But hi,
No phones are allowed. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Forgot.
I forgot it. Sorry.
All right. Sorry to interrupt.
I didn't mean to break the rules. I'm supposed to tell about myself?
If you'd like.
Sure, I would love to. I'm a junior at Taylor University. It's like 2 hours from Findlay. I love it. I only have 3 semesters left of school, which I'm really pumped about. I don't think that I'll ever go back to school after I'm done with my 4 years.
No masters for you?
I don't like writing papers. I don't like reading. So I'm just not about that life.
What's your degree in?
Strategic communications.
Okay.
And the most classic question that comes with that is, what do you want to do with that? Because nobody ever knows, Like,
Okay.
like
Go
what
ahead
do you
and
do?
answer it then.
See, that's the thing. I don't
You
know.
don't know either. All right. Good.
Yeah. I could tell you what my dream job is.
Okay. What's your dream?
But it's kind of like a job I made up. But so it's a really big dream. But
Okay.
it would be to live in Columbus, Ohio, work at the Ohio State University for their football team, and do like their media and like social media stuff. So that's not a made up job. But
it's definitely a real
but
job.
like I don't know like if my like major goes into that. I think it does.
You could probably get
I
there.
feel like I could maneuver it and get in there somewhere,
Yeah.
but that's my dream job.
Are you good at social media?
Funny you should ask.
Do you have any social media?
Yes, I actually run 5 different Instagram accounts. 2 of them are on my own, but my Insta and Finsta. But then I know.
Does that count?
Do
you put that on your resume?
Yes.
I run my Finsta.
Yes. No, I don't.
Okay.
So that doesn't really count. So really 4. And then I run my Taylor University cheerleading page. I am on the cheer team. I run that one. And then I have 2 actually jobs, like things I actually get paid for to run. One is called Taylor Student Organizations. It's like a big thing in our school. And I run that Instagram account. And then I also run our radio station. This isn't really radio, but kind of.
It's kind of like radio.
Yeah. I run
Or being
their
filmed.
Yeah. I run their Instagram page, WTUR. So, yes. So I feel like I'm preparing myself for my dream job. Which
Yeah. For sure you can do it.
Yeah. So hopefully I'll get there someday.
I didn't know you're that big of a Buckeyes fan.
I am. I actually just went to the Big Ten Championship in Indy. So
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Indy's a nice city.
it is. I would love to live there someday too.
I'm going to be living an hour south
Where?
next spring. Bloomington.
Bloomington. Yeah, a
Where
lot
I
of people
use
from
that.
my school are
from there.
There, yeah.
I've heard good things about it. So.
Yeah, nice. Indiana, in general, is a pretty nice state. I mean, there's a lot of cornfields, but same with Ohio,
Yeah.
right?
There's pockets of Indiana that are interesting. I don't know.
Name a
I won't
pocket.
get too deep into it, but there's definitely pockets of Indiana that
Wait,
are
like
very,
what?
like,
Do I wouldn't. Would I know them? I don't really know that many.
like North Vernon.
I have no idea what that is. But.
Yeah, it's a place. I don't know. There's just like there's some hillbilly areas of Indiana. But all in all,
Yeah,
it
I
seems
mean,
pretty good.
don't you think that there's hillbilly places everywhere, though?
Maybe.
I think so.
I don't know.
There's good parts and bad parts about every state, I think.
Yep.
I don't know what the bad parts of Ohio, though, are. Actually, I don't know.
I don't know.
Haven't been.
Maybe Southern Ohio.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know either. So.
So you wanted to talk about celebrities, is what you told me.
Okay, well, that was
Pre.
just
Said,
a
let's talk about
suggestion.
celebrities.
Just because I feel like there's been a lot of, like, uproot in like, I feel like I've heard a lot about celebrities recently.
Like what?
Like, okay, let me give, for example, I don't know if we've already talked about this, but on this podcast yet, but like Kanye's new album, you know,
No, we've not talked about that.
Jesus is King. That's like caused a lot of stuff. What else? You know, The Voice just happened. I don't even watch The Voice, but I just know that the winner was announced. You know, there's just other things.
Okay, what about Kanye's album? I'm not familiar.
You're not familiar with it.
I mean, I know the gist of it maybe, but I don't know
Did you listen?
Uproar it's caused. I've heard
not
a
like
song,
really
heard a song
uproar.
from it.
I think it's just more like it's obviously different than what his other music is like, you know, and he went on, this is the one thing that I did watch about it. Sorry,
You keep smacking the mic.
No, I haven't touched it. It's because I keep shaking the table. Okay, well now Clay did it, so.
It's on a shock mount.
What?
It dampens it.
What's a shock mount?
Alright, never mind.
Okay.
It means it moves.
Oh.
You'll hear that though. All right. Sorry.
I don't even remember what you're talking about.
Kanye went to somewhere.
Yeah, James Corden. Do you know who James Corden is?
That's a late night host.
Late night host, yeah. But he's like British. He's really funny.
Okay, I don't find him funny, but go ahead.
Andy, you don't find him funny either?
I don't think he's funny.
Okay, out of all the this is a rabbit
Jimmy
hole.
Fallon, I guess.
I was gonna say, who's your favorite? Jimmy Kimmel,
Jimmy Fallon just fake laughs the whole time. He doesn't actually.
I think Jimmy Fallon is funny, but then again, I probably find a lot of people funny. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
But who do you like Jimmy Kimmel better than Jimmy Fallon?
I don't really watch. I don't follow late night anymore.
I mean, I don't really either. Like I've never watched. I just
don't really find it funny anymore. I don't know. Do you ever watch some of the old clips? Like old, like 80s stuff, 70s stuff. Those late night hosts were. They let more go.
Who were them? Like who were them? That's good grammar.
You caught me, because I knew that was going to be the next question. Oh. Andy, who was the? Carson. Yeah, Carson was really funny. Yeah.
And like SNL. I mean, I know that's still
Saturday Night Live. Yeah, I think it used to be funnier.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about that, how bad SNL is now.
I never even knew what SNL was until a couple years ago. And I don't really think it's that funny, but...
I liked it when Andy Samberg was there.
Yeah, they said it used to be funnier.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
I've seen some things come out of there that are kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's just...
Like, I feel like I've seen, like, clips on, like, Facebook or, like, YouTube or something. Like, just, like, little things. I don't know. But...
I'm more... I follow a couple stand-up comics now, but...
Who?
Very loosely. I don't think...
Trey Kennedy. That's, like, the only, like, comedian that I know, I feel
I've never heard of Trey Kennedy. Like, you really... Like, with stand-ups, I feel like none are just, like, extreme household names.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I
they're pretty,
would
like,
agree.
niche, like, who you
like,
think is funny.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Because not everyone thinks...
All right, so that was an aside. Where did
that come from? Kanye went on James Corden. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, wow, that was such a rabbit trail. Anyways.
That's how it works.
Yeah. He went on James Corden. I actually watched the whole thing and like, have you ever watched like Carpool Karaoke?
I've seen it.
Yeah, so it was kind of like that version with Kanye, except they were on a plane. And it was like, I don't even remember what it was about, but it was so cool. Like, they had like, it was like obviously a fake plane, but like they had all these people like on it that were like a gospel choir. Mm-hmm. And so like they would like do a segment of just talking about like Kanye's new life and stuff and how he like kind of like became a Christian and all this stuff. And then the gospel choir would sing while they were just like sitting in these plane seats. I don't know. It was really
Kanye's
cool.
been using gospel for a long time in his music.
Yeah. But this is like, they said he's kind of referred to like he has this like newfound faith almost and stuff. And so, I don't know. It's cool. It was cool to like hear him like say all this stuff about like, he like said that like he'll probably never sing his old music again, like live.
Really?
And stuff. Yeah, because of like its content, which like,
that would be... I don't know.
Like,
it's hard to say with him. He changes his mind like all the time.
And like I didn't really honestly know a lot about him. I just knew that he was like married to Kim Kardashian. Yeah. But like that's like... So I don't really know a lot about his old music. But... So I thought that was kind of cool. And like that'd be cool to see him like actually stick to that. Like... Because I feel like he still has a lot of his career left.
Yeah, he should.
But
he's a very talented musician, like very good producer.
Yeah, and his music.
I don't like all his music, but
yeah, I mean, I've really only listened to this new album, but this one song called "Use This Gospel" is so good, and it has like just like the like gospel choir background, and then this like saxophone comes in. It's like so cool. I don't know. That's like my favorite song on it, probably.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out because I haven't heard any of it at all.
That one's my favorite one. I work at the gym at my school, and so like I control the music, and so I played that for a while, and like people would like come up to me and be like, "Is this Kanye's new album?" And I felt like so cool being like, "Yeah," like trying to be trendy. Like I'm like not that trendy, but like I feel like I was like funny that people would always be like, "Oh, I love this song."
Make music suggestions to you?
Yeah, I'll like if I know them, like if they're like my friends, they'll come up. I had like my one friend come up and like be like, "Can you play Lady Gaga next?" or something. I'm like, sure. But yeah. So
Taylor have a nice rec?
They do. I mean, for a small school, I mean we are a small school, it's pretty nice. I work there and I also like work out there, and it's like pretty nice. There's some things that like when I come back home and go to the Y, I'm like, wow, the Y is like a lot nicer. I mean, it's just like it's a lot bigger. I know, and the Y is not even that nice. I mean, the Y is, like, decent.
Yeah.
Decent size. I mean more size, not, like, availability. But our school, our rec center, like, kind of is weird. It has, like, this main part, and then it has, like, this place that only the athletes can go. It's called the Old Well. But, like, since I'm kind of considered an athlete, which...
Because you're a cheerleader?
Because cheerleading, I'm allowed to go up there, which is nice. But if I wasn't, I would be kind of annoyed because, like, there's only 2 squat racks and, like, stuff in the rec center, and they're always being used by all those boys. So it's kind of intimidating to, like, go up and, like, be like, "Hey, can I use this next?" Kind of, like, awkward, so.
Why? They wouldn't care.
No, it's just kind of weird because, like, guys travel in the gym in packs, whereas I work out by myself. Yeah, at least, I mean, that's what I observe. It's like a hangout time for them. They all go in there and they're like, they don't even wear headphones or anything. They just like talk and they hang out and they're like, "All right, dude, do this next set." Like, I don't know. And so then I just like get intimidated when it's just like me and my like headphones. I'm like,
yeah,
"Hey, can I use this rack after you guys?"
That's enjoyable. So you work out with headphones on? I
do, yeah.
Just to distance yourself from people?
Yeah,
or what?
It's honestly... My workout time is kind of my alone time. I feel like I found that at college. I'm a pretty big extrovert, but I feel like you still have to find your alone time, even if it's in an activity. And I feel like working out has always been my time to do that. Just like put some headphones in, get some good tunes on, and work out.
Your Kanye album.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's one of those songs that's still on my playlist. But
what else do you listen to?
I'm pretty like how do I even say this? Like mainstream, like pop, you know? I love the new Taylor Swift album that she released like a couple months ago.
Never heard it.
Love her. So good.
I hate Taylor Swift, sorry.
It's okay. Not a lot of people not a lot of people like her, I feel like.
Especially your newer stuff, I just can't.
Yeah.
But okay, interesting.
Like her, who else? Khalid, he's probably one of my biggest. He was actually my artist of the year, Spotify Wrapped.
Did you post that?
I did. I was one of those people.
Oh, no.
I know. That's embarrassing that you asked it.
I would post it, but
everybody else is doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was one of those people.
So Khalid is number 1.
Yeah, he's good. Actually, my sister is the one that showed me him. So.
Do you know what? You just went to a concert recently, didn't you?
I did, last week. Do you know what concert that I went to?
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm sighing.
Lizzo.
Yep.
Yeah, great. It was a great concert. A lot of fun. Me and my friends. Andy, do you like Lizzo?
I can't stand Lizzo. Sorry. It's not... I don't even know if it has to do with her or just the reaction that every female
I can't say that I love for what she stands for. I will say that.
Why? That's why most people like her, because I don't think the music's that good.
Oh, see, I think the music, I think it's opposite. Like, for me, the music is, like, just more of, like, a girl, like, when you're with your girls in the car, like.
Yeah, so isn't that what she stands for?
Yeah, I think that she stands for things that are a little bit more a little bit on the extreme feminist side. And I could be wrong, I don't really know, but she's also very, like, sexual, and I'm, like, not really about that. So that was, like, that's things that I don't really stand for. But I do like her songs, like, with my friends and stuff.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm thinking if I should say some things that I think about Lizzo, but...
Go ahead.
It's all right.
No one here will be offended. No, nobody here will be offended.
How far in are we? I think if we're 20 minutes in, that means probably nobody's watching yet. So
who's watching?
No. I'm saying, does anybody make it 20 minutes into our video or not?
I don't know.
Some people do.
I feel like maybe my friends, if they would ever.
Your friends are gonna.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I hope so. If my friend was on a podcast, I think I would.
Listens to us while they walk around.
Tyler Dillon.
Aw. Hi, Tyler Dillon. That's nice.
Yeah, that's what he said. We'll catch him if not. So, Tyler, if you're hearing this, text us, I guess.
Whoa. Anyways, Lizzo,
no,
yeah.
she's like, to sit, like, there's body positivity is good, but then there's a point to it. You know what I mean? Like there's like an edge where it's like kind of like almost too far.
Too far. Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I can pick up on that. I think that the concert, I didn't go necessarily because I'm like diehard Lizzo. Mm-hmm. I think it was more because like one of my really good friends at school, her name is Liz, and we actually call her Lizzo, like just for fun. And how it happened is like one night I called her Lizzo, and then I was like, guys, we should go to a Lizzo concert. Like I just randomly said that. Mm-hmm. And I looked up tickets, and it just happened to be the next week in Indy, which is like an hour from our school.
Yeah.
So we just like kind of bought them on a whim. We were all the way up, like we got the cheapest tickets. So it's more of just like a
Banker's Life or
Banker's Life. Okay. So it's more of like a night with my friends, more than like going to Lizzo.
That's fun.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Do you want to go to an Afro Man concert with us?
No.
This Saturday?
Is it this Saturday?
Cincinnati?
No, I did not. Because I don't know who that is.
He's good though.
What is it? Afro Man?
Afro Man.
Is it like what kind of music is that?
It's like hip hop, R&B. It's like classic rap.
Okay.
He's a good dude.
Okay.
Just to vibe with. Okay, what are you like at a concert? Because I feel like you're a pretty mellow guy. So, like, do you, like, dance? Like, me and my friends were, like, dancing and stuff. Like, I feel like on the concert.
You're not really a dancer at a concert type of guy.
Depends on the concert. I sing and dance sometimes if it's a good... I don't, like, dance, but...
Yeah.
I'll sing.
What's Andy like?
I don't know. I've never been with him.
Oh, your guys' first concert together.
We went to Chili Peppers, but we were on complete opposite sides of the arena.
I can almost see you.
Wow.
Him and Cody sat on one side, and me and Ethan sat on the other side.
Ethan Frank?
Yeah. That was such a good concert.
That's fun. Hot Chili Peppers. Wow.
Yep. And then I've been to a few. I went to two pretty recently. I saw Eddie Vedder in Barcelona.
Okay, I have no idea who that is, but that's
Pearl
cool.
Jam's lead singer.
Okay.
He was awesome. And then I saw Mac DeMarco up in Detroit.
Wow.
A little bit ago.
That
was
cool.
Fun. It was a nice venue.
Yeah, that
really
is fun.
Small.
That is really fun. Mm-hmm. I think concerts are really fun. I mean, if you go with fun people.
I've gone to the last two alone.
Really?
Yeah. It's something.
What an experience that is. I have never. I don't think I would ever experience. That's like going to a movie alone. Like, I don't even think I would go to a movie alone.
Going to movies alone is better.
Really? Like,
I don't mind going to a movie alone.
Have you been? You've been alone?
To a movie alone?
Oh,
yeah.
Like, if it's a movie I want to see.
Yeah.
Or a concert I want to see.
Speaking of movies,
if it's like a friend event, then you don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Like when you go.
That's true.
But,
speaking of movies, I just went and saw actually twice.
You want to hold that thought?
I would love to hold that thought.
We're going to talk about it after the break. We're back. It's rolling, right?
Yeah, now we are.
We're rolling. We're back. Maddy is going to tell us about a movie.
Yes. Well, this is just what I was saying before the break. Mm-hmm. But this weekend, I went and saw the new Jumanji movie. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I shook the table again.
I do. Was it good?
Yes, I actually saw it twice. So that's how good I thought it was. I have never...
same weekend?
I saw it Saturday and then Monday. So...
For, like, were you going with a different group of people? Or did you just do that for fun?
I went by myself. No, I did not go by myself. The first time I went with my dad and my sister. Second time, I went with Sophie and Eli Norden.
Okay.
And both times loved it. Both times. It was hilarious. Really? I just think... The actors are so funny. Like, they're
like Jack Black?
Yeah, Jack Black, The Rock, Kevin Hart, they're all so funny. And, like, the best part, and, yeah, that one girl, I don't know her name, I'm sorry. But the best part about this new movie is that in the beginning, Kevin Hart and The Rock are old men in the, like, bodies of themselves, and it's so funny. I mean... It's hilarious. I laugh just thinking about it. So 10 out of 10 would recommend that movie. Okay.
I don't think I've seen the first one yet.
Oh, you should see the first one for sure. The first one's pretty funny too. Andy, have you seen it?
Yeah.
I like Jack Black a lot.
What famous movie is he in?
School of Rock.
And there's
Tenacious D.
Goosebumps. I've never seen that. I've seen School of Rock. He's in another he's Kung Fu Panda. That's animated, but
yeah,
he voices.
I just like the way he like moves his body.
Yeah, he's really funny. They're all hilarious.
I don't like Kevin Hart.
You might.
At all. I feel like Kevin Hart is just like
I don't always
the most
love
like
him.
lowball like humor.
I don't always love him, but in this movie, I think he is so funny.
It's not like the typical shtick of like I'm short.
No. They don't even talk about him being short, I don't think, in this movie.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's funny.
Yeah.
No, I feel like it's just really funny.
Uh-huh.
I laughed the whole time. And it's like a pretty good like storyline. And Nick Jonas is in it, so that's always a plus.
Are you a Joe Bro fan?
I am.
You've been with them since way back?
I was a fan. I was convinced when I was younger that I was gonna like marry Joe. Joe is the one that I liked, yeah. And I like pretty much convinced myself I was gonna marry him. And then I think that after Camp Rock, I was like, he's with Demi Lovato, like I have no chance.
Okay.
And then that's where it ended. But yeah. So
there's that.
They released a Christmas song. I was gonna say the Joe Bros.
What'd you think about the new album that came out this summer?
Oh, very good. I liked it. I listened to it a lot. Big fan. There was one song on it that I really liked. I'm trying to think of what it was called. I'm such a fan. It was called Only Human. I really liked that one. That was like that's the one I added to the playlist. You know, that's a big thing.
That's the only one that made it?
Yeah. Well, no, I think Roller Coaster did too. You know, that was a big yawn. He's getting bored talking to me.
I'm not getting bored. No. I'm actually a Jonas Brothers fan.
I got yelled at for yawning at my job this morning.
Good.
By an old lady.
You deserve it.
No, I thought it was actually really rude. Also,
why'd she yell at you?
Well, okay, so I work at the Y, and I worked the early morning shift, so 4:45 to 9 a.m. So I was tired, obviously. Right. And I just yawned at my desk, and this lady comes up to me, and she goes, I just really don't think that you should be yawning like that loudly when you're, like, the face of wellness, like, at the Y. And I was like, okay. I was so caught off guard. I was like, okay.
This was somebody working out?
Yeah, like an old lady.
Like not a Y employee?
No, just this random lady. She was walking the track.
What'd you say to her?
I kind of just laughed off. I was like, yeah, I'm just really tired, I guess. She's like, yeah, you just need to you need to cover your mouth. This is what she did. She goes, cover your mouth when you yawn because you don't want people to think that you don't want people to think that you're tired. And I was like, I am tired though. So that was an interesting encounter I had this morning.
I used to get yelled at for yawning during basketball practices.
By Mr. Gherkin?
England, actually.
England. Oh.
Middle school.
Wow. I can see that.
Yeah, that wouldn't make him too happy.
Yeah. Mr. England, wow.
There's nothing you can do though. Like it's
about a yawn. Like how do you mask a yawn besides covering your mouth? I mean, yeah, obviously that's
just weird.
But that's just like
it covers your mouth.
You're like, I feel like that's weird, but yeah.
Restricts the airflow.
And especially like when you feel a yawn coming on, you're like, there's nothing I can do about this.
Might try to hold it back like a sneeze.
That's true.
Basically, it's like sneezing though. Like you can't stop it really.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Wow.
I didn't know you had to be so on point to
be the
Y and watch them.
Also, nobody ever asked me any questions. Like I stood there for 4 hours. I maybe talked to 5 people. You know,
You're not doing it right then.
This morning I talked to a lot more people though. You
ever seen Tom Gerke in action?
Oh,
he does your job and he does
my job better than I will ever do it. Better than I'll ever do it, and I appreciate that about him. But yes,
he's the face of wellness.
He is. He should be like on a poster or something. He does that job so well, and I just sit there at the desk. Except today, I usually get really bored, but today I found 2 magnets. These like 2 like little magnetic things.
So you just sat there.
And I sat there and like played with these magnets for so long. Because I mean, what else is there to do? I can't be on my phone, even though sometimes I am. Can't be on my phone. Sometimes I read. I don't really know if that's allowed or not. So I try to do it in just like 20-minute spurts. I actually was reading The Glass Castle this morning.
Again?
Yes, for the second time.
That was a pretty decent book.
Back to English. High school English.
What do you think about it?
The reason I'm reading again is because I forget a lot of the smaller details of the book. Like, I remember these big events that happened, but I don't remember, like, all the small things. So that's why I wanted to read it again.
I don't remember that much.
Yeah, I just remember, like, just...
She got a star for Christmas.
Yes, I just read that part this morning. I just remember, like, the dad is just really messed up.
But he's a genius.
But he's also really messed up. And, like, just the things that they do to their kids. I'm like, oh, my gosh. But all I remember... I want to skip to the end so badly because I know that the younger sister stabs her mom. But...
She did?
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
That's one of the parts I remember. And I want to read the build up to that. But I'm like, okay, well, that means I need to read the whole book. So...
Is that true?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an entire true story. I
don't remember the stabbing of the mom part.
Yeah, I know it's in there.
I feel like I would remember that.
Yeah, that's like the one part I do remember. It's like the youngest sister, and then she goes to jail and stuff, and then she just stays in jail for a while because it's actually nicer than living homeless.
There's a movie, right?
Yeah,
have you seen it?
Heard no, but it's with that one guy who plays the dad, and they said that he's really good at playing the dad. Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson does it?
Harrelson? Is that a
really?
name? Is that the guy in Hunger Games that plays Haymitch? Because that's the guy.
I think maybe. I think of him from different roles. But
what? There's another movie. He's in
White Men Can't Jump.
Okay, not bad. The Magic movie.
Oh yeah.
Now You See Me. He's in that too.
Yeah, it's Woody Harrelson.
Yeah. So that's the guy that plays the dad in that. And so I've wanted to see it, but I think that I should read the book again and then so that I can compare better. You know?
He's a good actor.
Yeah. So yeah, that is what I was doing this morning. So it's really
reading
fun.
The Glass Castle.
Yes.
What made you want to read that again? Just to remember
I wanted to remember all the small details. I do want to watch the movie, and so I want to like read the book again so that it's not like the movie I remember in my mind, but more that I can compare the two. But the main reason was I had this book the other day that I worked, and it was so boring. I was like falling asleep reading it. It's called like The Wind Between Two Oceans or something. I don't know.
What was it about?
So boring. I don't know. I only read like the first 2 chapters. It's where
romantic?
It's like a husband and wife find a baby stranded in a crashed boat. The dad died. But
that's a movie too, I think.
Yeah, it probably is because I think it's a really good book, but I just was getting really bored. So then I just found a random book in my house, and I just found that one in my room, and it was like, oh.
You ever read Hemingway?
Hemingway?
Yeah.
Is that the title?
Those are good reads. No, it's the author.
Name a
just Hemingway.
Ernest Hemingway. I feel like I should like know that name. Like that sounds.
The sun also rises. For whom the bell tolls.
Oh no, never.
The Old Man in the Sea.
Mm-mm. I should though. I feel like he's a famous.
Yeah, he's very, very famous, like 20th century author.
Wow.
Easy to read too. Like it's very fast.
Oh, that's my kind of book. Because if it's long and drawn out, I'm out of there.
No. He writes very like minimal.
Oh, okay. Like you mean minimal, as in like words on a page?
Yeah, like it's a minimalist style.
Like, okay, I just read a book like that.
Fill in all the blanks.
So I just read a book.
It kind of makes you imagine it.
Called, I don't know if we're talking about the same type of style here, but I just read a book called Sold, and it's for my class preparing me to go to Nepal, but it was about a Nepali girl who got sold into sex trafficking. Anyways, very good book, well written, but very sad too. But it was like that, very few words on a page.
Okay, not like that. It's not like like Milk and Honey. Not like that.
No, but like
not where it's like fake poetry kind of.
But no, it wasn't poetry.
It's like 5 words and then it like.
I know exactly what book you're talking about, but that's not what I'm talking about either. I think we're talking about three different.
Enter, and writes like 4 more words.
No, that's not what it is. It was like each. Almost every 2 pages was like a new chapter, and like the chapter would have like a title, and the title gave a lot about what she was talking about, but like sometimes you couldn't like totally pick up, but like from the title you could pick it up kind of. It was very interesting. I really liked it though. I highly recommend for all you viewers out there. Called Sold.
You're going to Nepal.
I am. In 3 weeks I'll be in Nepal. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe it's coming so fast, but...
What are you doing there?
So, I'm going with my school. There are 17 of us, I think, on the trip. And we are going there to work with a ministry called Love Justice International. Awesome ministry. You should follow them on Instagram. They have really cool stories that they post about. They have stations all over the world. We're going to work with the one in Nepal. And basically, they believe like the 2 biggest injustices is like child poverty and human trafficking. So for some of the trip, we'll be working at it's called their Dream School, which is like school for children. And so we'll be working with the kids that like live there and just, helping out around there. And then another part of the trip is going to the border between Nepal and India and learning about their stations there and how they intercept human traffickers and human trafficking and like save girls.
You heard about the new immigration laws there?
No, I've not.
No Muslims?
I'm sure I will.
Allowed in northern India?
In northern India.
Might get interesting
really
while you're over
interesting. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely, it will be really interesting.
Causing some problems. Like it just happened.
Oh gosh, now I'm like nervous.
You should read about it.
I should actually. I feel like I'm excited for this trip because it's going to really enlighten me what's going on. I've never been across an ocean before. This is my first time crossing an ocean. And so I feel like it will really bring to light some...
gonna climb Mount Everest?
Well, as much as I want to. No, you're not. Because it takes days to do that and money.
And a little bit of training.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I don't think...
Unless you just hire a really good Sherpa. I think they can just carry you up there.
What's a Sherpa? Oh, wait. I know what Sherpa is. It's like a person that is really skilled.
Now people that have the money, they just hire one to carry their packs. And then they don't train. And then they just go
And then they just do it.
But then it's like dangerous for them because they're not used to the
climate.
Yeah.
Isn't it like, I think that you have to do Mount Everest in shifts because you have to actually acclimate your body.
To the altitude.
Yeah. Which I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
And if you don't make it in a certain time, you have to go back or you'll die.
Wow.
Because if you come back too quick, it'll kill you.
Wow. Would you want to do that someday? Like, to me, that doesn't sound like it's like top of my bucket list.
It'd be cool to do, I guess. I've never thought about it.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool to like do a mountain, but it's a big one.
That is a big one. You gonna find the Yeti while you're there?
Yeah. I'm gonna actually share the gospel with him. Because I heard he's not a Christian, so.
Yeah. He's a Buddhist, actually.
Yeah, so hopefully try to speak some truth into him. Assuming it's a him. I mean, it could be a her, right?
It could be more than one.
Yeah, that's true. That could be a whole family.
Yep.
A family of Yetis. So yeah, that's the third part of our trip, finding the Yeti.
Okay. So, you're going to be busy over there, man.
I know. We got a lot planned. But
you said you're teaching the kids about Spain?
Yeah, so one of the things that we're doing is within the ministry, we're doing like a VBS type camp for the kids there. And so we're like split into age groups. So I have I think I have 6th and 7th graders. And so we were to pick a country. So I picked Spain just because I like Spain. And so we're doing
up your old Spanish.
Yeah, so we're doing some Spanish vocabulary. We're learning about la tomitada, the tomatina. Yeah, the tomato throwing thing. So we're doing a little fun activity with that and stuff. So
you should do San Fermin.
Yeah, well, we thought about it, but then we didn't really know how to make that into an activity. So. Well,
I could think of a way.
What? Just running around?
Yeah, that'd be easier than... Were you going to have the kids throw tomatoes at each other?
No, not at each other. At like a white tablecloth. So
could just have them run away from bowls.
Where do you want me to get a bowl from?
When you find the Yeti, you can unleash him and let him run.
And let them run from him. That's true. If I find the Yeti by that time, maybe I'll switch switch my lessons around.
No, San Fermin is interesting.
Yeah, that...
A lot of people in...
Were you scared?
Spain are, protesting it from the animal cruelty side.
Oh, I thought people, from, the human side, humans are getting hurt, but...
No, they don't care about the humans.
Wow. Says a lot about our society. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, it is somewhat cool.
Yeah, I mean...
Especially the way they kill them.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So were you scared? You did run with the bulls.
Yes.
And were you scared you were going to get trampled to death?
I
literally don't
Did I think I was going to die? No, but you do get, you get nervous. You get scared.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way around it.
Yeah.
It's insane. I don't know how, there's thousands of people in there. The people are just as dangerous as the bulls. But
yeah, you could easily get trampled by people.
Yeah, I saw a lot
before
of
the bulls even get to you. Does anyone ever die?
Yeah.
People die? Did anyone die this year? Do you know?
Not officially.
Okay. Maybe just injuries. And
okay, to die, to be counted as an official casualty, you have to die on the street.
Oh, so you're saying probably people got hurt.
If you get transported to a hospital, or if they drag you off the street and are working on you and you die, it doesn't count.
Oh my god! So probably a lot more people die than
there's
you actually
only
think.
I think there's 15 official casualties, but it's been going on for 100 or 200 years.
Yeah, that's true.
But somebody got people show the day before I ran. An American got gored in the neck.
Oh,
he's being an idiot though.
Classic American, you know.
At the entrance to the arena, there's this low area. People lay down, and then the bulls jump over them. And it's usually no problem. Well, this guy stood up partway to take a selfie and just right through the neck.
That makes my neck hurt. Just thinking about that.
He's lucky it missed 1 minute. Okay, yeah, he's lucky it missed. But no, it's wild. You sit in there and you wait.
Wow.
And the church bells ring. It starts right at 7. The church bells ring, and then
7 a.m.
7 a.m. They shoot a cannon, and
you're off.
You wait. No, you
stand
wait there. Because I didn't start at the beginning.
Okay.
Because you try to make it to the arena, so I started a little ways up for my first time.
Okay.
And you wait, and you start seeing people start to move. It's like a human wave. They start moving.
Yeah.
And then they take off, and then you just see the bulls just come by you. And they're gone in a second or two. You just see them out of the corner of your eye,
So.
And then you run.
Yeah.
So they have a wave of bulls, small, fast, aggressive bulls.
Mm-hmm.
They run, and then steer run after them.
Okay.
And then you start running with the bulls. The bulls pass you, and you got to get in the arena before the steer get in there, and then they close the gate. And then in the arena, people stand around and mess with. They send out bulls that have their horns actually clipped, and then people screw with them and get launched and stuff.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Wow.
All right, we got to take a break. Recap it.
Okay,
and so
goodbye. What did we talk about today? We went Is that what a recap?
Whatever you want.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
This is your time.
We should wrap up all that we talked about. We talked about some celebrities. We talked about Kanye going into a few concerts. We talked about Lizzo. What else did we talk about? I can't even remember. Jumanji. I'm just bringing up all the things I brought up.
Yep.
I'm going to Nepal next month. We talked about that. We talked about books. I told you about my yawning story. And
all right.
That's it.
Thanks for watching. Done.
Yay.